Okay, Sam, maybe you can start. That's anything you want to share to us about flip sides and how to use flip sides. And
Yeah,
this is your time.
thank
Okay.
you. Let me log in first.
Can you share your screen? If
Yeah,
not,
sec.
okay.
All right. I think I'm sharing my screen. Can you all see this?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, cool. Okay, so this is Flipside's website, and if you want to go to or rather, my goal today is to share with you guys two basic tables that you guys can start doing analysis on. And and to introduce the tables, I think it would be best if I introduce how the data is structured in Flipside. So you can go to Studio, right, from here. Just click Studio. But if you so I can't see my browser. Okay, come on. If you want a shortcut, and I always do this, you can just go to flipside.new and it will redirect you to a new query. So that's a fun fact. Okay, so in Flipside, the tables are categorized by something called database. So there's database, and then there's schema, and then there's table name. This is very standard in the data field. So database in Flipside would be the blockchain names. So right, you have Alio, Aptos, Arbitrum, Base, Ethereum, whatever. And then if you click into a database like Arbitrum, you can see the schemas. So these are called schemas. So core schema, DeFi, NFT. And schema just means all these are just like categories, right? So that it's easier to categorize the table. And if you click on, let's say I click on NFT, you will see all the NFT related table names. So this again, database, this is schema, and this is the table name. So the way to query the data is, let's say I do a select star, right? Select star from the table name, right? So it would be the database, Arbitrum, and then the schema, NFT, and then the table name. You can also click, there's a button here, which just, copy and paste the table name for you. Okay. Any questions before I move on?
Ada pertanyaan, teman-teman? Baru di tahap awal ini.
Belum ada, Mbak.
Belum ada ya? Oke.
Oke, belum
Kalau
ada.
ada, tanya aja ya. Oke. Okay, so the two tables I want to introduce, one is called easy DEX swaps. So if you are familiar with the Dunes version, in Dune is called DEX.trades. On flip side, because we have database, all of the blockchains are separated. And so instead of DEX.trades, it will be arbitrum.defi.easyDEX So this is the first table I want to introduce. And this table contains all of the possible DEXs in the Arbitrum ecosystem. Right? Same if I go to like Ethereum, DeFi, EasyDEX swaps, this will contain all of the or most of the DEXs in the Ethereum ecosystem. So what sort of information can we explore from this table? Well, let's first query the table, right? Like a limit 10. So I'm just doing not just seeing what is in the table. We can also see the column names here. So we have block number, block timestamp. This is the usual stuff. And then I think the important columns here would be, one is the pool name or the contract address of the pool. So let's say you want to look at wrap Ethereum to USDC pools, then you can use this filter. Amount in, amount out would be, let's say Alice swaps WEF to USDC. So amount in would be WEF because she is sending WEF to the pool, and then she is getting back USDC. So amount out is USDC, right? And then the other one would be platform. So let's say you want to ask the question, which platform in the past 30 days has the most volume? So platform would be another column that you can query, right? And yeah, so there from all these different platforms, if so from all these different columns, you can add more filters, add more complexity, so that your analysis is more niche. And if your analysis is more niche, um, it'll be easier to it's easier for the other person to understand your insights or to take action from your insights. So maybe we can uh, do that. Right? First, I want to know what are the available platforms in this table. So first thing I would say is I just want to see data from this year onwards. So something like your first square filter will be the timestamp filter. So where timestamp, oops, 2025, right? So what I'm doing here is I'm adding a filter where log timestamp, which is the timestamp of the event, um, date means you see how there's like day, there's year, month, day, then hour, minutes, seconds, right? Casting it as a date removes all these things behind and just leaves the date. So that gives you, this nice date. And I want to see how many platforms, what sort of platforms are there. I can either do a distinct, right? Distinct platform. Where's the platform? Yeah, distinct platform. Or I can do a count, something like platform count one. And then because I'm counting, I need a group by. So group by platform. And then just run this query. And then now I can see all of the dexes that are in the Ethereum easy dex swaps table by the number of swaps. We haven't added Uniswap V4 yet. Not on our immediate plate, but it's something that we're looking at. But yeah, you can see, Uniswap V2, V3, right? All these different platforms. So this platform is just one filter. You can be more and more, you add more and more precise. Like for example, um, between in the month of January, which platform did the most volume in swap? So that query can be maybe something like this, right? Date between 1st January and uh, end of January. And then instead of count one, we will take the amount in USD. So something like some amount in USD, call this as like volume USD, and then just run the query. And then if we click on the column, it will filter by, it will sort ascending or descending. And so in this case, we can see, if you recall earlier, Uniswap V2 has the most swaps, but Uniswap V3 has the most volume uh, in this time period. So that's one example you can do. There are a lot of things that you can do. For example, let's say you are interested in a particular token, I don't know, like a meme coin on Ethereum. You can see like which wallet has been buying in the past 7 days, right? Um, and then you can add more filters like which wallet has been buying consistently every month, right? Then you can filter those out and do that sort of analysis. I'm gonna pause there. Any questions?
Not yet, Sam.
Not yet? Okay. Is this too basic or is this good enough? Or do you guys need to go more in depth?
Sam, I want to ask,
Yeah.
is there any limit for us to query in Flipside or there are not limit?
There are no limits. But if you want to return results, the result is 100,000 rows per query. So let's say for some reason you want to get a list of address, like all address that you want to download. It's 100,000 rows only. So maybe there's some smart way you can like arrange the address in a specific order and then get the first 100,000, then run it again, get the next 100,000, and so on. But the good thing here is you can sort of download the data in CSV. And so if you prefer other types of tools to visualize the data, you can download the CSV and then use other tools. But if you want to use the native visual, you can just click here, and then sort of select. Maybe you'll just go through this platform and then volume USD, and then it will show you based on the volume. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, cool. I want to show a new feature that just came out. I haven't really tried it yet, but it's this AI thing. Click and ask like, let's just try this real time right now. Write me a query that shows um, top platform by X volume in Ethereum in the past, I don't know, 10 days. And then just ask the AI, and then they will write the query for you. So definitely something you can try it out if you're still learning SQL. I think this would be good. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a bunch of stuff. You can just run the query, then you override your query, and then you run for you. Then you get stuff. I don't know if this is right or wrong, but let's double check. Yeah, this looks right. So yeah, just a quick shout out for the AI product, but yeah.
I think that's super useful, Seb, because a lot of members in House of Wizard is a newbie of
Mm,
SQL. So that's
mm.
so helpful.
Yeah, good to know. The question I often get is people ask like, how do you get started? Like, do you need to learn SQL first? Do you need to learn blockchain data first? My answer to that is always the SQL that you need to know is very basic. Like you just need to know very basic SQL to able to do analysis, right? Select from, where, and then group by, maybe like sum, right? Very simple SQL to get you to start practicing. I think the key thing here is that as long as you start practicing, you know what to learn more in the future. And then the other thing I would say is like, if you have tried out different platforms like DeFi platforms, or you buy NFTs, right? You can query your own data, right? Like for example, if I did a DEX, did a I bought a token on a DEX, and I can query my own data and see how that data comes out in the table, right? So that's another way to learn or to get started. All right. If there are no questions, I'll move on to NFTs. So the reason why I introduced these two tables is because I feel like they are very easy to grasp. Like you can understand what DEX swaps are, right? Someone buy a token, give a token and get another token in return. And then same goes for NFT, right? NFT sales, you go to a marketplace, you pay something, and then you get an NFT. So these two tables, although they are very straightforward tables, I think there's a lot of um, opportunities in analysis in them. For example, you can you can let's say there's a new collection that launched on, let's say, Base, and that community is very small, and you can be like the first person who do analysis for that community, and that's how you get noticed and potentially get paid to do dashboards. So let's explore easy NFT sales, right? What are the things available in NFT sales? And we can just see from the column name on here on the left, there is platform name. So for example, OpenSea, Blur, right? There's aggregator name. So sometimes what you know, there are some websites that sort of aggregates all the NFTs, but they don't really have their own contract. So those are aggregators. And then who is the buyer? Who is the seller, right? What is the NFT address, token ID, the currency that they bought, price. So also not to forget fees, platform fees, creator fees, right? So there's a lot of things here that is very interesting. Like one example would be find out the daily holders of NFTs. You can also do like what is the floor price of NFTs. Let's say you're interested in the Azuki collection, and you can do like analysis on the floor price. And if you are a little bit more advanced, we have the metadata stuff here. So you can, which tells you like the rarity of the NFT, or you can compute the rarity and then say like, okay, for the Azuki collection, which trades can sell for higher price, right? Those sort of analysis, which I don't think people are doing. Because people are usually doing like overview analysis. And so like the more niche you go, I feel like the easier it is for you to stand out and to be able to um, demand attention from either the community or for the protocol team members. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, go ahead. Hello?
Hello, Sam.
Oh, okay. All right. So maybe let's just look at what the NFT data looks like, right? So select all from this one and then limit 10. And yeah, we'll see a bunch of things, right? Like OpenSea, a platform name, seller buyer, right? Um, yeah, currency address. Um, we can, yeah, like maybe a simple one would be market share. So like how do you calculate market share of NFTs based on volume? So a simple query would be, for example, let's say we are looking at since 2025, so block timestamp date more than 2025 0101. And then we of course want the day, so something like this. Oh, on Flipside, the SQL that we use is called Snowflake. So Snowflake SQL and Snowflake docs. And you can, if you're using ChatGPT or Claude or whatever, and you are troubleshooting with SQL, if you're using Flipside, I would tell ChatGPT that I'm using Snowflake SQL, and they would adjust to that hopefully. But you can manipulate date just like this, right? Plot timestamp dot dot date, and then it gives you the. And then I want to say platform, is it platform name? Yeah, platform name. And then volume would be the sum of price USD. So sum of price USD as volume. And then just group by day or platform name. And there's a cool group by in Snowflake where you just say group by all. So just like that, group by all. Don't have to, group by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or like group by day, platform name, whatever. Just do group by all. And now we have for each day, what is the volume for each by platform? For example, in January 1st, X2, Y2 did this amount of volume in USD, right? Blur did a lot of volume, so on and so forth. And then when we want to do the visualizations, we can do an area graph. And an area graph would be the this would by platform volume. Okay, not volume. Oops. Platform name. Okay, cool. Oh, it's dying. Yes. So I'm sure there's a way to format this where you make it nicer, but you can see how the volume, this is the market share essentially, right? Where Blur is like at 46% and OpenSea is about 45%. So that you can do analysis like this where you say like, um market share for the two top, the volume in Ethereum is mainly dominated by just two platforms, OpenSea and Blur. And then of course you can also do month to month comparison, right? This is just day to day, but maybe month to month there is more significant change. So yeah, a lot of things you can explore. You can explore like which platforms get paid the most platform fees, which platform had the most creator fees, right? A lot of different options. You will only know the options if you start, exploring the table and then trying out to query and then see what sort of data is available. Okay, I think that's all I have to share. My two main takeaways is explore the easy NFT sales and easy desktop stable. Start querying, like start running queries, whether it's Flipside or Dune. The important thing is getting more practice uh instead of like thinking about what which platform to use, what to analyze, right? Just start doing something and naturally you'll find things to do. So hopefully this is helpful. And yeah, happy to answer any questions regarding this or any career type questions as well.
Okay, Sam, I have questions
Yeah.
about the chart.
Okay.
Can we change the colors?
Yeah. You can change a bunch of things, but this uses high charts. So if you're familiar
Okay.
with like visualizations, you can ask ChatGPT and say like I want a high chart that looks like whatever, then just
Okay.
paste it here and then it will change for you.
Okay,
But
so I should change the colors and by input the colors by settings and just easily write on the colors right there.
yeah, this is the raw code, but there's also a drop down here, like color, and
Oh,
then
okay.
change.
Okay.
So,
Okay, cool.
yeah. But because of these high chart settings, some people make their dashboards like very interesting. Like there's a lot of different themes,
Okay.
not just the basic theme. But yeah, I've never gone into this, but other people have.
Okay, I see. I have another questions.
Yeah.
If we run our query, is there any credits, or
Credit
maybe it's just
meaning
free?
it's just free.
Okay, so there is no any credits when we run our query.
Yep, exactly. No credits.
Okay, that's cool.
Maybe if you're using the API, there are credits, and I think
Okay,
it's quite small. But if you're running on the studio,
okay,
there's no limit. It's all free.
okay. That's really cool. Maybe you can show us how to make some dashboard. Maybe the
Oh,
example
okay.
make some dashboards.
Yeah, sure. So maybe let's use this, and then I'll just click add to dashboard, and then maybe I'll make a new dashboard like here, create and add to dashboard, and then it should direct me to a dashboard, and then I can say, I don't know, I can share. How do I edit this? Oh, here. I can share. And then I can, yeah, it's been a while since I created a dashboard. But I believe, oh, they really changed this thing. Widgets, yeah, there you go. Heading, and then I can drag the heading like here, and then say like, uh, something like this. Um, yeah, I guess you can change the title color as well. This is all new to me, by the way, because this
Wow.
change was like, um, I think a few months ago, and I wasn't doing any dashboard. So, and then you can add tabs. So tabs is like, for example, you want to show different pages of things. Like maybe one page you want to show NFT, the other page you want to show like tokens. You can make tabs, and you can have one tab to be NFT, then the other tab to be yeah, other tokens, for example. And then I think once you're done, you can click, I believe there's like publish, or is it share? Okay, share, I guess, and then publish, and that's done. And what's this? You can copy link, and then let's see what that dashboard looks like. Oops. There you go. Obviously, the chart is like stretched, so you can sort of, maybe you want to put two charts. How do I edit this? Go back. Oh, okay. How do I find? Okay, this one. Maybe you want to say like this chart is too big. I want to add like some text here. So I believe it's like text, and then I don't know if I can drag this. Can I? Oh, okay. Maybe I need to like reduce this size first, and then add my text, or reduce the size of my text and put it here. I don't know. Yeah, something like this, right? Where you can put a chart and put some text here, and maybe that will look better. Let's republish and refresh this. And yeah, slightly better. Oh, I guess you can see what it looks like on mobile versus PC. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Sam. This is quite different with Dune because I usually use Dune, but I think I get it. At the first time I try Flipside, I think there's more some change with the UI UX, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
they've gone through a lot of changes.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of changes.
Sometimes bad changes, I don't know, sometimes good. But uh yeah, I think there's a lot of uh restrictions, and so that's why there's a lot of like considerations before they can make some things.
Ya, that's enough for me. Maybe teman-teman yang lain ada pertanyaan untuk Sam?
Actually, I
Silakan.
have question. Where from the flip side get the data source? I mean, from the data source for flip chart, the flip side, and
You want the raw data, right?
and like it's like a real time replication, or you have like a schedule to replicate it.
Yeah, good question. So, for data, we usually data providers get it from node providers. So node providers like QuickNode. Um, and there's a bunch of others, but we mainly use QuickNode because they are pretty reliable. Um, in terms of latency, it depends on the chain. So some chains, it depends on the chain and the table. For example, let's say Ethereum, right? Ethereum's core table, like transactions, traces, event logs, those refresh in like, I would say every 30 minutes. So depending when you query the data, it could be just after it just refresh, or it could be like before it refresh. So it could be 0 to 30 minutes latency. And then the other tables, which is, for example, the easy NFT sales, um, they can only run after the core tables are ran, right? So maybe those have uh 0 to 30 again, but like it's not instantly after the core tables are ran, if that makes sense. Like the core tables need to run first, and then the easy tables run. And so if you query the core table, it could be very recent, but if you query the easy anti sales just after that, it might not be as recent. And then maybe you wait a few minutes and then it will be recent data.
Oh, okay. Basically, like every day, there's replicated every day.
Yeah, every 30
Daily.
minutes. In fact, I can show you because all of the data is open source.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see now it's constantly running. Different tables have different latency, and so they all run at different times. Yeah, you can see in the past 1 hour there has been so many runs.
Do you need like a special permission to run it? Like the one that you just show it to us?
This is all internal, so it is all running automatically. You don't have to refresh the tables.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oke, yang lainnya ada pertanyaan?
Sam,
Yeah,
I
if you
want
want
to
to
ask.
ask. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe you
You
can
go. You
first.
you go first.
Okay, okay, thank you. I want to ask about the dashboard. Can you show us embed code of the dashboard? Maybe if we want to uh, visualize Flipside dashboard in another website, maybe we have to get the embed code, right? Maybe you can show us, or maybe or there are another way. Thank
Oh,
you, Sam.
I see. To be honest, I have no idea. Good question. Can you embed? Let's see. I don't think you can, or at least I don't know how. I know last time you used to be able to embed images like this, but I don't think you can embed an entire dashboard. I think even the visualizations one, I think they might have removed that. Yeah, I don't think you're able to do that now.
Okay, Sam. But in the future, maybe are there any project or plan to make the dashboard can be embedded to another website, maybe?
Not that I know of. But here's what I'll say though. All the charts are using high charts. So if you have a website and you can just import high charts, and then if you have a query like where's my query? Like this, right? You can um you can where is the data? Is it this one? Yeah, you can get the API endpoint and just query the data and then use high charts on your website, and so you sort of replicate the dashboard, but not via Flipside, if that makes sense.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Right, from the API code, right? So with
Yeah.
API endpoint, we can make dashboard in another platform, not only in Flipside.
Yep, that's right. So you can just I used to use Streamlit, so uh get the data via Python, and then in Streamlit just make the charts using yeah, just make the chart.
The API endpoint is free or not?
It's free, but the limit is pretty small. I think it is like, yeah, 500
Oh,
free API
500
query
rupees.
seconds. So this finish up very fast, I think, if you're running a very complicated query.
Okay, okay.
And then um for JSON endpoints, I think this is more flexible, but you can only use one at a time.
Mm,
All right, so this like you can just get this date. Oops. Okay, maybe I have more than one, but you can just get this uh get a JSON endpoint and just get this in your website as well.
okay, okay, Sam.
Yeah.
That will helpful. Thank you,
Mm.
Sam.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay, next. Tadi siapa yang mau
Aduh,
tanya?
saya balik.
Oke,
I do wanna,
silakan.
yeah, I do wanna ask Sam. Uh, Previously, I usually use Dune to analyze blockchain data, and it has its query engine size depending on what Mbak Lydia already asked before. There is a query engine size, there is a free, medium, and large.
Mm.
And comparing to the flip side platform, is there any limit? Is there any limit to to querying its prompt? I mean, if I use the free engine size, it's if it's uh if it's ran over 2 minutes, the engine size is say it's a it won't be run any in Dune,
Mm.
and in the medium it's 20 or 30 minutes. I particularly forget, but is
Mm.
there any limitation if we try to run in Flipside, or we could just wait until it's done?
It times out after 600 seconds, so 10 minutes.
4 minutes
10 minutes.
or 10 minutes?
Yeah.
So if our query is querying over 10 minutes, it said, oh, we couldn't do that.
Yeah, it will say it will, after it reached 600 seconds, it will say like your query has timeout because it has reached 600 seconds.
And we should choose the upgraded plan also in Flipside.
Um there is no free upgraded plan, or there's no free upgraded warehouse, I should say. So the free warehouse is well, free, but if your query is timing out, then
Mm-hmm.
you could be maybe like a way to split your query into multiple queries
Mm-hmm.
and then join all the query together, because we do have query referencing, which is,
Mm-hmm.
so for example, let's say you want to get from 2022 until now, and maybe this itself is like taking, you know, timing out for you. And so maybe you can say like the date is between 2022 and the end of 2022, 12/31. And then another query would be, 2023, 2024, 2025. And then you would have a new query. Let's say I make a new query, right? Flipside.new, and then copy query reference. Is it this one? Then I can just say like select all. Oops, what was this? Select all from, and then this query, and this would be referencing the previous query that you ran. So in that case, you wouldn't be timing out because you are batching your, or like you're, making the size smaller for each query. And then in the final query, you can like select all from this one, union all, right? So on and so forth.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you. I get it.
Yeah. There is a, if you want to pay, there is a payment plan. But I think most people are on the free plan.
Yeah, I do see the plan is quite expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you, Sam.
yeah, no worries.
Okay. Another questions?
B.
Okay, Sohan.
Can we analyze the potential growth of meme coins using SQL? Like, we can find for the new PP coin or Dogecoin using this SQL.
Yeah, you can. Um, that would mean it would depend on the types of question you ask, right? For example, how would you define a potential successful meme coin? Is it a coin that has like just created and then has more than 100 different new buyers, right? Or it just created and then in the next 24 hours has X amount of volume transacted, right? Those are the filters that you can put in your SQL.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it depends on
So,
how you define those things.
oh, so how to identify some coin that have potential of rug pull?
Oh, um, if you were to add the filters, I would say maybe like um maybe the earliest buyers of the coin bought a large uh percentage of the supply in the first, like 10 minutes after you launch. So example query, right? I'm not gonna write everything here, but something like, from the easy desktop table, right? Where and then maybe you first have like with new contracts as, oh, the syntax here is very wrong, but I'm just roughly writing from the contracts table, where created timestamp is like, you get the contract address and the created timestamp,
Mhm. Yeah.
and then you would join in this new contracts table using contract address, and then you would say like the trader, the volume, the token itself, and then where timestamp is, timestamp minus created timestamp is like 10 minutes, right? Something like this.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah. Also, you can
Yeah.
use the Flipside AI and just ask it, and then
Oh,
and then it'll help you come out with a query. but the
Okay.
high level idea is this.
Oh, maybe for the next month I will try to analyze new coin so I
Yeah.
can be the early person to buy meme coin. Thank you, thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, thank you. Try now, the next month. Just try now, right, Sam?
That's true, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, next question. Is there another question, guys, before I asking another question to Sam? Okay, before there's any question, I have a questions that I think there's a bounty on Flipside, right, Sam? So can you
Okay.
explain maybe to us about the bounty on the Flipside?
Yeah, so I think there is I don't know if they call it bounty. I think they rename it, but there are two things right now. One is called Quest, which is like you do a bunch of activities on different chains, and then you sort of validate your transaction, and you get paid like very small amount. The other one would be if you click like for analysts, and let's see, where is it? I think there is something called top end. Not here. Where is it? Yeah, like here. So um if you make a dashboard and you tweet about it on Twitter, and then if you have a lot of people like, retweeting your tweet or liking your tweet, it goes into this leaderboard, and for every hour in the leaderboard, you get some amount of money. So you can see here, this is like the current leaderboard. And so if you make a dashboard a lot of people interact with it, you can earn money with it.
Okay, so for this rewards, is from the chains itself or it's from Flipside?
From Flipside.
Okay, that's really great. Okay,
Yeah. If you go into the Flipside Discord,
okay.
in the announcements, you would see the moderators posting like something like near boosts coming, right? So near would be the blockchain, and then if you do analysis on near, you potentially get to be paid more, like boosted payment per hour, something like that.
So about this leaderboard is because that is a lot of people looking this
Mhm.
dashboard, or they give any stars maybe or anything?
I think it is Twitter interaction. So number of likes, number of retweet,
Oh, I
views. So like you tweet a dashboard, you include the dashboard link, and then we have like a Twitter scraper that scrapes Twitter, or yeah, look at all the tweets, grab your dashboard, and then just look at how many likes or retweets, and then based on that, sort of like calculates
okay,
like
so
a
it
ranking.
based
Yeah,
by the Twitter. Okay, okay, thank you so much, Sam.
yeah.
Okay, Akbar mau bertanya silakan.
Okay, Sam. Can we share our achievement in Flipside to another social media? Maybe we can share our achievement like LinkedIn template. Like I'm grateful to share my achievement in Flipside. Blah blah blah. Is there any feature like that in Flipside?
Oh, interesting. I'm not sure. Maybe there is. Let's see. Maybe in your profile there is something like number of likes or upvotes. You mean like this, right? The number of likes and upvotes. Is that what you mean, or is there something else?
I mean, maybe if we can get to five, maybe if we get reward from Flipside or maybe our rank in top 50, maybe we can share our achievement in another social media platform like that.
Oh,
Maybe if you uh, maybe as example like in LinkedIn, we can share our achievement like in template.
mm.
The template is like uh, I'm happy to share blah 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 like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I don't think we have that, unfortunately, but that would be very cool to have, though.
Okay, okay. So for now, maybe we can screenshot our result and then we can share in another platform like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, Sam, thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, cool. Another question?
So this is
Okay.
example dashboard by someone else, which is made a much better looking dashboard than mine. But here I think it will show you the exact tweet that you tweeted, and then all the dashboard stuff, related stuff. This has a lot of charts. Wow. Okay. Let me try to find one with a tab. But yeah, go ahead if you have any questions.
Okay, Bang Dok Ayam, silakan.
Bang Dok. Hi, Sam.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? So, just look at the website this earlier, and I got some question might be, yeah, came up to my mind that I'm a really newbie here among the people. So, might be some question that I would ask to you, the very basic. Uh, First of all, is about the chat dashboard. I just found the dashboard on the
This one.
that's what functional does it provide
So
from the website?
so if you click on this, the AI reads the dashboard, and then you can ask
Mhm.
questions to the AI, and they'll answer you about the
Oh,
dashboard. Yeah, this is quite new, I think.
okay.
Yeah, you can ask it
Uh,
stuff here. Yeah.
oh, I thought we gonna start the conversation with the another analyst. No, yeah,
With who? Sorry.
no. I thought this feature to provide the uh, conversation with the another analyst that they provide the like this for meme analysis. Uh, we wanna chat to the Tika research. No.
Oh, okay.
Uh.
No, no, no.
Uh.
You
Okay.
can leave comments though. You can leave comments here, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
So if you want to chat, then they'll be notified that you left a comment. Yeah.
And then secondly, I found Flipside really user friendly. I think ya, Mbak Lydia ya di sini ya.
Yes, user friendly. That's right.
For newbie like us ya.
Yes.
So uh, I got problem from Dune. The finally I got answer this on this Flipside. The Cosmos queries. I just search the Cosmos and we can vote on them. And then, but the thing is, if we wanna submit the new token that isn't released yet, how can we do that? Like Dun, gimana sih caranya Mak, kalau di Dun
Gimana
submit
gimana?
the new API, right? The new
Oh,
contract to the data set.
Submit
How can
contract?
we do? Uh,
Oh, yeah, submit contract is tinggal
Yeah.
masukin submit contract. Is there any future for submit contract in Flipside?
Yeah. If you see down here, there's a submit ABI to decode button.
Oh,
So we just simply submit the ABI contract.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so it goes to a website, but I'll explain a bit. I explain two things. One is this website. You can there should be a blockchain here. Okay, there you go. You can submit. Obviously, ABI is EVM, and then IDL is Solana. So let's say you have something to submit on
like a
Bitcoin,
neutron.
right? Then you just paste and
Oh,
then whatever, and then you just check for issues, and then you can submit. But I would say that we have a pipeline that consistently uh grabs the ABI for newly created tokens. So we are like
oh,
constantly taking new APIs automatically, and you don't necessarily have to submit the API because we might already have it decoded. The other thing I would say is also, let's say you want to look at new tokens created, right? You can just use the, where is it? Token transfers table. And in the token transfers table, it does not rely on API, so we get all possible tokens, regardless if it's verified or not. We get all of the contracts.
is the
Okay.
same happen to the IBC also, like a Cosmos Hub?
Yeah, in Cosmos there's no API. In Cosmos, I
Yeah,
probably
it's
the
different.
biggest, yeah, probably the biggest pain point for Cosmos is the price, right? The price, because like CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap might not have a specific asset that has been IBC transferred, right? And I think for Cosmos we use like a both CoinGecko and also like pool-based pricing. But for tokens, you might have to decode it manually. I don't think we have a lot of support for Cosmos. We
Oh,
used to in the past, and then it slowly sort of like died down, unfortunately. But if there is something missing, you can always click this orange button here. Sorry, purple button, and then click on Flipside data issue, and then you sort of tell what the issue is, and then our data engineers will look into the issue.
yeah.
Mm.
And another question is it okay?
Yeah.
The quest, what is that? The quest section, I saw the top 10, but the prices for the top 10 only or top 50? Uh,
The top end, right? The top
top 10, yeah.
end,
It's
uh,
it's paid hourly or I guess pretty
it is the top
top 10
50.
only, yeah.
Top 50.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah, top
cool, cool.
50.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. So
And
it's
then,
like
yeah.
a uh campaign, right?
Yeah, so
Not,
so for
yeah,
example,
not 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 all
huh?
the time, right? It's only like a campaign, yeah.
It is all the time, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's all the time. Just that they have something called boosts. For example, if you read here, it says make it to the top 10 and earn more, right? $3 per hour. And then make it to the top
wow.
50 to earn whatever, right? And
Okay.
then the campaign part is here where it says right now there is an avalanche boost where if you make avalanche related dashboards
Mm,
and it gets up in the ranking, you will get 4 times more or 3 times more, right? And there's also swell boost. Uh,
wow.
yeah.
So is it for the individual dashboard, or is it possible for the what we say the team dashboard? Do you have a team for the flip side?
It is individual dashboard. So you can see here, these are all different people. And
It's an
all
individual
these,
and not team, yeah.
yeah. You can make a team, however, you can make a team and that team itself can earn as well.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Like let's see if I can see these guys. Okay, I can't see their earnings, yeah, but yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So this dashboard, this ranking is always changing um based on your ranking, which is counted from X and also webcast.
Okay. Cool. Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. And then the last one is it okay? I got another question about it.
Yeah, just ask.
The NFT, you mentioned it about the which NFT that have sold highest, the rarest, and the most common NFTs. How do you do the queries on the flip side?
Which NFT on which chain?
Any NFT on Solana maybe?
On Solana?
Uh,
So what's the question? Like, what is the highest,
the most the high, yeah, the what we say, the most sales,
the
the
most sales
most,
in
yeah,
terms
the
of
most,
volume?
yeah,
Okay, then
or which contract or which NFTs on the specific not only Solana but specific NFTs market, like what we say, apa sih,
like the
Azuki, maybe
marketplace,
on
right?
that Ethereum, yeah, on the marketplace, but only for specific NFTs sales.
S- so like, do you mean which marketplace has the most NFT sales?
Specifically for NFTs, like in Solana,
Let's say on Solana there is what's it called? Matlabs, right? Matlabs on
yeah,
Solana.
Matlabs, like a
Yeah.
Matlabs, which Matlabs NFTs that most highest sales sweep or something like that.
Yeah, you can, it will be something like, so it will be something like, first navigate to Solana, then navigate to NFT, then navigate to NFT sales. And NFT sales, I think you will need to like
Most purchase.
join with the metadata to get, because in Solana NFT is a bit weird. There is no NFT address, right? It is like all different mints, they call it. And so one way is to figure that out. I can just ask the Flipside AI. In fact, we'll just ask it right now. Find me the highest Let's sale on Solana. I don't know if this works in the past month, but it should be getting this table, NFT sales. You join on the dim metadata table on the mint, so then you filter for Matlabs, and then you do like a max sale amount, and then that would be your, yeah, let's see if this is right. Okay, wow, I'm pretty impressed. This is correct. Yeah, let's run this query. There you go, 97 sold 11 January.
Number. Okay, so that's the number. Yeah, 854. The NFT name. So this one is the most sales. Yeah. Okay.
In the past 30 days, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I'm actually
Wow,
pretty
thanks.
impressed with this AI. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah, yeah, yeah. Very
do it.
nice and easy to use. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this is probably my second time using.
Yeah, yeah. Might be, Mbak Lydia, might be we can get the uh your assistant's contact to maybe we have further consultation about this website and other program we can do together, something collaboration with the House of Wizard maybe, Mbak Lydia.
Gimana? Bahasa Indonesia aja nggak apa-apa.
Mungkin kita bisa kerjasama apa misalnya ada konsultasi apa lagi dengan Flipside
Oh,
gitu.
okay. Sam,
Yeah, in the future ya.
maybe in the future, if can we have another collaboration between Flipside and our community also wizards?
Do you have the
Ya,
program
bisa.
or something?
Bisa?
Bisa.
Bisa, dia jawab bisa.
Ya, ya,
Bisa
Mbak
Nih,
Lida.
dong, masa gak bisa?
Ya,
asik.
ya, ya, ya,
Masa
Mbak.
nggak bisa ya, Sam?
Ya, Mbak Lida and it seem is trying to develop the analytics in Indonesia, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually, because that's is in House of Wizard now is has we have express class that we learn about SQL, and this is free, and but because I always use Dune, so I just can um help them to learn about query, learn about SQL, use Dune Analytic Platform. So if someday you want to share to us on the express class, or maybe another, we can make another live session and we can talk about more and more future on Flipside. Is that okay, Sam?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, that's great.
I
or
mean, the
or might be
difference.
if you have
Yeah,
assistant,
go ahead.
uh, yeah, we know you are very busy all the time,
Yeah.
so might be you have if you have assistant that we can get contact on or something, or what we can do
Oh,
with the flip side,
maybe
or maybe
you,
some
okay.
consultation for us to get more to get to know more about the flip side and so on. Maybe I think your assistant is okay, yeah,
Do you
Lydia.
have assistant, Sams?
Uh,
Or you do it alone?
I'm doing it alone. What do you
Wow.
mean by assistant?
I have assistant actually.
Oh, okay.
His name is Dewa.
Oh, okay.
Because he is another member that is have a great experience using SQL and have a great experience using Dune Analytics platform. So I asked him to, do you want to be my assistant? And he said yes.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
yeah, that's
I'm
okay if you don't have any assistant and you do it alone. We can make another schedule and
Yeah,
we
just
can,
following some,
yeah,
just following
following your
same time.
schedule, of course.
Uh,
well, just let me know if another opportunity comes up.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you so much, and thank you so much.
is Flipside is office in Malaysia or where is it? I don't know.
Everyone is mainly in US.
Oh, it's from
Ah,
US. Okay.
Yeah, there is like I think two of us in Malaysia, including me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any Indonesian people in Flipside?
A recent intern from
Intern.
Indonesia. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
oh, intern from Indonesia.
yeah.
Oh, is he here? Oh,
He's not.
ada di
He's
sini?
oh no.
It's not
Oh,
here.
oh, I thought.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe next
yeah.
Dewa
But Lida is
can
assistant
become
is a,
a Flipside.
yeah, is also expert in the AI and machine learning. They what?
Yeah. I
Maybe
mean,
they what?
I don't
Yeah.
know about the opening, but yeah.
Yeah.
There's a current intern in
Mungkin,
the data team. He's from Indonesia.
Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. Okay. Is there any
Thanks so much, Sam.
questions, Doc?
Yeah, I think it's enough for me.
Oh, okay, that's enough.
Thanks, Sam.
Okay.
Thanks. Dewa mungkin mau ngomong.
Okay, is there any questions? Because it's about 9 p.m. It's 10 p.m. in Malaysia.
Don't worry about me. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask.
Okay.
Yeah. So which city are you in Malaysia? So it might be if we wanna go, if you wanna
Yeah,
go
if you
to
want to
holiday
go
to
to
Malaysia, yeah,
Malaysia,
we can
we
visit you.
can meet
Oh,
up.
sure.
Malaysia is
Kuala
not
Lumpur
far.
or
Malaysia is not far.
Yeah,
yeah. Mm.
quick flight, 2.5 hours.
Thanks, Sam.
Yeah,
Thanks
no.
for your time. Thank you.
Okay, guys, is there any questions? Uh, actually, Sam, I have a questions about the API of the tokens. Where is it come from? The API, is it from CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap or from other platforms?
ABI as in the ABI of the contract, right?
Yes.
So ABIs come from contracts itself. So when you write the Solidity code and then when you compile it, in the compiler, there's an option to like generate API, and that is the same API that you submit onto, let's say like Etherscan, to be able to verify the contract. So let's look at like a random one, like let's say WEF. You're talking about this API, like it's contract, and then here, right? API.
Oh, no, I mean the API.
Oh, the API.
Yeah. For the
Um,
example that I want to find out about some tokens, but then I realized the tokens is not available on Flipside. Can we just simply submit any API for that tokens on the Flipside GitHub?
you mean like a
Like a new tokens, maybe
new
can we,
token,
or maybe does the team of Flipsides can do something for you or anything?
like a new okay. We ingest all tokens, so you don't have to ingest. You don't have to make any requests because we ingest
Oh,
everything. Yeah, if you
okay,
go
okay,
to
okay.
like let's say base
Okay.
and then dim contracts, this is like all contracts on base.
Okay.
Yeah,
So this is just simply from the Flipside team.
this is
We
from the so how it works is let's say this contract is just created, right? Let's say this
okay.
one.
Yes.
We have a pipeline that says, okay, which contract has just been created in the last hour. Go to our node provider and then sort of read this contract, read what is the name, what is the decimal, what is the symbol, everything, and then put all this information in this table called dim contracts.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
I think in Dune you have to like request for tokens, right?
Yes, in June there's such a lot of tokens, and if there is a new tokens, and June is not automatically adding that tokens on June Analytics platform, so we contribute to pull requests on their GitHub, and they use CoinPaprika as
Yeah,
a API for the tokens.
I see. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a little bit different Flipside.
Okay.
Yeah, metadata, we pull every token, read its metadata, and then for prices, we pull everything from CoinGecko.
Okay, CoinGecko. Okay, note.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Sam, for the information.
Yeah. I do want to note that the prices here is hourly. I think Dune has like by minute, right? So
Yes, by minute, that's
it's more
true.
precise and it is hourly.
Yeah. And I see on the database explorer there is cross chain, right?
Yes.
What
Where is
is cross chain actually?
so cross-chain is we have all these different blockchains like Arbitrum, all the EVM, then all the non-EVM like Aleo, Aptos, Solana, right? Bitcoin.
Okay.
Cross-chain is combining the metrics from different chains together. So let's say DEX, so combining all the DEXs across all the chains. Um, and then I think probably the easiest one is stats. So let's just query this table. Uh, and this table is like it summarizes the stats for you across all chains. Like for example, you know what is the blockchain, what is the transaction count, what is the total fees. Um, it already pre-computes it for you, so you don't have to compute it again. Like see here.
Oh,
Fine.
okay.
Right. So let's say you want to do times an hour, 25 since February, and then you want to say oh, right, it's a bit weird. Hour times the hour, day, and then blockchain, and then this is my hour, so I'm gonna sum transaction count as transaction count, and then group by all. You can of course do this in the AI, but you can also run this query. And you have for every day since February, all of the blockchains counting the number of transactions. There you go.
Wow, that's interesting. So we can get all the information of the chains that's already on Flipside, right? With the
Yes.
cross chain. Okay,
Yep.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, Sam. How about Sui? Do you have any idea?
We don't have Sui, unfortunately. We only have
Oh,
Aptos from the Move ecosystem.
yeah. Oh, Aptos, yeah. Oh, might be.
Competitor. No, I was kidding.
Is there any tone there?
Sorry?
Ton.
Any tone?
This is
Ton
alpha
network.
coming soon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice, nice. And also
Okay.
suddenly, sorry, Sam, suddenly I saw someone posted about the commercial market analysis from the flip side. We can do that also,
Which analysis?
like commercial market, not
Commercial
crypto
market.
market. Mm.
Any
I
examples?
I think it's a different website from Flipside maybe, yeah, from Twitter. Yeah, I'm gonna check later.
Okay. I mean, as long
Uh,
as the
I'm,
data is as long as the data is on chain, you can do the analysis because we have also the um if you're familiar with raw data, it's event logs, traces, transactions, blocks. So you all the raw data. As long as it's on chain, we would have the data. Mm.
Okay. Is there any questions? Anyone? Hello? So that's cool. No more questions.
I think everyone will be an expert now if they can use the AI.
Yeah. So, mulai dari sekarang untuk kita coba-coba flip side karena aku rasa ini sudah banyak update fiturnya ya. Terakhir aku coba ini sudah banyak perubahan sih. Jadi kita bisa olah bareng. Mungkin someday kita bisa diskusi bareng. Teman-teman kalau pengen diskusi, sudah ada yang nyoba terus pengen diskusin bareng-bareng, nanti bisa kita diskusin bareng-bareng penggunaan website ini. Dan mungkin next time saat Sam, maybe you have another free time, maybe we can have another live session about websites.
Yeah, sounds good. I mean, it doesn't have to be Flipside. It can be SQL related, blockchain data related.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah,
Let's go.
yeah.
So anything that related with SQL, anything related with another blockchains, kita bisa bahas itu teman-teman.
Hmm.
Oke, benar-benar tidak ada yang mau bertanya lagi kah? Sudah cukup?
Udah capek ya?
Udah capek kayak. Udah ini
Thank you
kepalanya
so
udah
much, Sam.
pecah.
Makasih,
Oke.
Sam.
Oh,
Welcome.
ada yang is there any Discord group? Maybe you can share the link of the
Flipside.
Discord group of Flipside, Sam, on the chat.
Flipside Discord.
Yes.
I let me see.
Actually, there is just go to the X. There is like a website under
Yeah,
website, and then just click it, and then they have like a Discord address there. I just join it.
yeah, that works.
Thank
I
you,
if
Mbak Rene.
Thank you, thank you. If I may, I just want to shout out my YouTube. I also make YouTube videos.
Let's go.
So I have a series on like beginners if you want to check that out. Much appreciated.
What's the name, is it?
Oh,
Your YouTube account?
Yes,
I'm
your
sorry.
YouTube channel.
It's called SQL Sunday Sam. So SQL Sunday
Sunday. Oh, Sunday, Sam. Oh, yeah.
Sunday. Yeah. Minggu.
Cool. Yeah.
Minggu. Minggu SQL bersama Sam.
Benar.
Udah mungkin, Mbak, kayaknya.
Gimana? Udah nemu?
Udah kayaknya nggak ada yang ini.
Oh, udah
Nggak
nggak
ada
ada yang
yang
tanya
tanya.
ya. Oke, sudah tidak ada yang tanya. Oke. Okay, Sam, thank you so much for your time today. And this really, really so insightful. And I think that's a lot of new feature on Flipsides. And we have to use right now the Flipsides, and we have to try write any query, and maybe we can try and start with the Flipside AI. Maybe that's if we still confused about the SQL. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for anything that you shared to us. This is really insightful, and thank you for answering all the questions so patiently.
No worries. Yeah, thanks.
And
Thanks for listening.
okay, maybe you want to, maybe you have a last thing that you want to say to us. Anything?
What to say? Just start something and then keep practicing, and then yeah, find if you wanna I guess have a career in Web3, I think just start practicing SQL and then start contributing, showing your work, and then that way people can notice you and share any opportunities if there are.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sam. Start right now, guys. Always, pokoknya never stop learning. Always practicing. Jangan bilang bulan depan bakal mulai. Sekarang mulainya ya, jangan bulan depan. It's too late if you start the next month.
Yeah.
Okay. I will stop the recording.